Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now listen to me. The truth about situationships in 2025. Now listen. If you're not in one, it's a good possibility that y'all got to forgive my son texting me. And y'all can feel me about that. And expect that. If you're not in one, it's a possibility you could end up in one. And the reason being is because right now we are in a situationship society. How y'all got the 20,000 cases reported of HIV in Atlanta in the last 8 months. That's what's reported. You know what that means? That means it's 200,000 cases because black people don't go to the doctor. And so that's just 10%. I give you a little extra room and say it's 50%. And that might be a stretch. So you got at least 40,000 new cases of HIV in the last 8 months in Atlanta alone. That's just what the young lady said online. We don't know if that's right or not. That's from TikTok. But do your Google search and see what you can find about DC, Houston, Chicago, Charlotte, other cities that you know about, and see what's out there. And that in itself is proof of a situationship society. So the thing about it is today, a lot of situationships are considered relationships. And that's one of the unfortunate things. But what you have to realize and understand is you're going to have signs of situationships. And that's going to separate it from a relationship. And you got to pay attention to that. So when somebody doesn't want a title, and every now and then you're going to have them people who they don't want a title. And they say, oh, I don't want no title. I don't want no title. They say, hey, I don't want no title. I don't want no title. Y'all got to forgive me. And you're like, well, why you don't? I don't believe in titles. It jinx it. You're in a situationship. You are in a situationship. Whenever somebody don't want to show up, they don't want to meet your kids, they don't want to meet your family, they don't want you to meet their kid, they don't want to meet your family, you're in a situationship. When somebody want to sleep with you, but they don't want to join with you financially, meaning they don't want to go half on no bills, but they want to sleep with you, and you sleeping with them, you in a situationship, not a relationship. Because listen, you could be in a relationship and be in fornication. There's fornicating relationships where they still moving as a team, even though they in that sin. And when somebody want to sleep with you, but they don't want to assist you financially, build with you, invest with you, go half on things, that's a situationship. When somebody is off and on, meaning y'all together for a month, y'all don't talk for a month. Y'all together 3 months, y'all don't talk a month, 2 months, 3 months. You in a situationship. When you got somebody that you sleeping with or that you talking to as if y'all are a couple, let's say you ain't sleeping with them, but y'all talking every day after work like y'all a couple, but you go to work and they act like they don't know you. Y'all talking, y'all go to the local high school football game, you bump into them, they act like they don't know you, you in a situationship. So the truth about these situationships in 2025, getting ready to be 2026, is that now they're going to start to cost you. Situationships today is really evolving, because you have marriages that are situationships, engagements, and all the way exclusive couples that are situationships. And the reason why is because some people are together just to go half on rent. Some people get together so that somebody could get citizenship. These situationships are becoming more complex, and it's happening more often, but the feelings are not mutual and the feelings are not pure. So that's what you got to think about. That's what you got to realize when it comes down to this, and you have to say no to situationships. You got to get to a place to where you looking and you like, hold on now. We're not exclusive. We're not dating intentional. We're not building for marriage. We're not partnering. We're not consistent. When you get to that right there, now you playing yourself. Once you recognize and you realize it, you playing yourself. And you got to understand that. You got to be able to look yourself in the mirror and realize and be open and honest about it. It's not going to be easy, because you more likely to have a situationship today than you are to have a relationship. And you got to be able to read and pivot and move on with your life quickly when you find out it's a situationship, so that you can get into a relationship. And that's where a lot of people failing. A lot of people are settling and becoming complacent in situationships. And that's going to hurt you. You got to evolve from that. You got to do more. You got to do different. You got to be better. And here's the thing. If somebody today, what's happening too, it's like a lot of men are living off of a good woman. A lot of men move in with a woman, but carry himself and live and move as if he's single. So you got to realize that. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people, y'all got to forgive me. A lot of people, what happens is they take and they get played. They get played because they'll take and one second here. Now, a lot of people getting played because everybody want a relationship. Everybody want to have somebody. And if you don't have somebody you could go to and talk and get an unbiased opinion, situationships today have people who are not looks compatible. So you'll have one person who is considered, based on just societal standards, they're considered conventionally attractive, that or very attractive. And then you have the other person who is considered, let's say, less attractive. And so with that being the case, that is forming situationships, because the people who feel like they are attractive, they're going to be the prize to the person who is unattractive or less attractive. And the idea here is for the person who is less attractive to feel honored that this person would want them and want to be with them. And there is desperation, which produces delusion. And I see this all the time. I will see someone who is conventionally unattractive, and they will be with somebody who is conventionally attractive. And the person who is seen as unattractive, they typically have an amazing job, or make good money or come from a good family or have a crazy dope job title, or have some type of relationship to somebody that's famous, celebrity, or rich, or they got a lot of connections, and that's what you'll see. That is a situationship. It's not genuine, it's not pure. Somebody came in and they trying to come up. So you got to be able, and think about it, when you see this man who 6'4", perfect physique, muscles, abs, and then he go get with this woman who she might be 5'4", 250 pounds. And although she might be pretty, she might have a good heart, you never see a man who has perfect features, perfect physique, 6'4", with a woman who 5'4", 250 to 350 pounds. You never see that. And that's the kind of stuff that's happening more and more, and sometimes it's the opposite. You'll see this woman, perfect body, perfect skin, perfect face, and she with this guy, 350, 400 pounds. And not to say that that weight or something like that is the end of the world or it's the worst thing. It's just, it doesn't go with who they're with. Who they're with never chooses their look, their style, their body type, their height, their build, whatever it may be. So that right there is what lets you know it's a situationship. Somebody trying to come up. And I see this all the time. I see it in lesbian relationships. I see it where the woman trying to come up. I see it where the man trying to come up. I see it all the time. Like, look at this. I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to show you an example. Site acting up. I remember when I seen this here, right here. So you see this here? Y'all forget. See this right here? Now, you can't really see it all the way, but, and if I click on this YouTube and stuff like that, so it's hard to see, but you can see right here how she looked. Got the lip filler, got the face, got the body, got the curves, whatever she might, racially ambiguous. And then you see they in America. Then you see him right here. Traditional, African features. So you already know that in America, as Africans, as African Americans, here they go over here. So now you can see them. As Africans, as African Americans, you don't get praised. You don't get, like, you get boxed out, you get talked about, you get mistreated. This woman right here is more so like a Kardashian cousin. This right here type of woman could have any pro athlete that she wants. And it's all different styles and looks of pro athletes. So for her to go to this guy right here, who look is not highlighted, pedestalized, praised, he get overlooked. He even gets overlooked by his own people, his own women. Black women, whether it's African women, African American women, he gets overlooked by his own people. But what make you think she valued and appreciated him? But he touching millions. So it's like, it makes sense. And that's what I mean by the situationships. That's what I mean. Is you are in a situationship when you're not looks compatible. When the person you with, you do better than them. You got more money than them. You got more power than them, more access than them, more whatever than them. And their look is not traditionally, normally, regularly attracted to your look. Not saying that you unattractive, not saying that you the worst thing in the world, but saying that the person that you with, that type of person, that look of person, never checked for you before you start earning what you earning, or before you got a place to stay, or before you got that car, or before you got those connections, or before you got that title, that position. If that type of person never checked for you, so you take that young man I just showed you, you rewind him back to 9th grade. It might happen because now even high school girls know that these guys that tall going to make millions. So rewind them back to 6th grade. Would that look of that woman in 6th grade want to be his girlfriend? No, too far apart. And that's what situationships are becoming today. It's becoming come-ups. And a lot of people, because you want love, you want attention, you want somebody, you don't recognize it. So, hey, got to go. Late for a coaching call. I got to hop on here real quick. God bless y'all, and we'll talk soon.
Hello, this is Sam.
Hey, Tony Gaskins here. How